Welcome to Siboga TV YouTube channel. It's another nice morning, and today is actually the third day of mass action as called by Raila Amolo Odinga across the nation. And actually that's what we are going to talk about, because in the past 2 days it has passed that the people has been taking themselves maybe to the maandamano, and most of those protests, they have been coming down. Their strength imekuwa ikififia now and again, until people are actually asking themselves, is this really maandamano? Was Raila really very serious to ask the people of Kenya to come out and protest? Because in any mass action in the world, we have one person who must be in the front. But the mass action we are experiencing in this republic, you can really not call it mass action. You cannot really call it picketing. You cannot really call it people driven. Because in some instant, you will see a small group of youth coming out. And when you look at this small group of youth, you will find they are actually harmed. You will find some are carrying stones, some are carrying rungos, some are actually carrying even metal bars. And then you wonder, is this really a demonstration? Because by our constitution, whenever you go to demonstrate, there are requirements for that to be called a demonstration or picketing. You must be peaceful. That is one thing which actually you have to do. For us today, you are demonstrating. And you must be unarmed. You should not carry any weapon with you, whether it is a stone, whether it is a stick, whether it is a rod bar. You should not do that. So that's why people have been asking themselves, where is Raila Amolo Odinga? But last evening, Raila Amolo Odinga, actually when he was being interviewed by NTV through phone, he came out and said that, okay, but I am sick, because he said that he is experiencing a very strong flu and is trying to recover from that. And actually that was the speculation from very many people, and more so from the Kenya Kwanza fraternity, that Raila Amolo Odinga is not okay. Even some of us, we knew that if Raila will call for protest and his appearance is not there, then there is something wrong, and something terribly wrong. Now, it has come to pass that people were right, that Raila Amolo Odinga was not in his good mood, because Raila Amolo Odinga is a person who is known to fight. And actually, these demonstrations, from the word go, Raila wanted to use them to force the government of William Samoei Ruto to come into an agreement with him. And many people are saying that Raila Amolo Odinga is actually fighting for the Kenyans so that the prices of commodities to come down. But I tell people, I don't agree with that analogy. That is like a scapegoat for Raila Amolo Odinga. What Raila Amolo Odinga really wants is to force William Samoei Ruto so that they can share government, they can share power. That's the truth and the bottom line of what Raila Amolo Odinga wants. Because many people have said that Raila is saying he does not want Nusu Mkate. Then I ask those people, what does Raila want? Some of them are saying they want William Samoei Ruto to make sure that basic commodities have come down. And I ask them, do you think it is easy? It is a rocket science for basic things to come down? Because for you to make the cost of living to come down, there are very many things the government needs to do. And those things cannot be done at one move. Some of them, I ask them, we are actually few or some few months or days for the country to start harvesting maize. And if that one happen, you will find that maize flour is going, actually, its cost will automatically come down. Why can't Raila Amolo Odinga be patient for that to happen? Because it is not a rocket science for somebody to understand that if we are going to have a high harvest as the government projects, then automatically the cost of living will come down from the side of Unga. And the government of William Samoei Ruto has put into place various indicators, various strategies to make sure that the cost of living is going to come down, and it's going to come down in a gradual process. But Raila Amolo Odinga is insisting that the cost of living must come down now. It will not happen. And that's why it's very clear for any person who understands Raila Amolo Odinga that simply what Raila Amolo Odinga is fighting for is to share the government of William Samoei Ruto. That's what Raila Amolo Odinga wants. And remember, the political career of Raila Amolo Odinga is coming to an end. So Raila Amolo Odinga wants to maximize the remaining time so that he can continue having power or sharing power with William Samoei Ruto. So that's actually what Raila Amolo Odinga wants. So what's the point of having maandamano for 3 days? What is the point? Will that bring down the cost of living once you are hurting the economy? Because these 3 days countrywide protest has actually cost a lot because people were fearing opening their businesses. People were fearing moving from one place to the other because they thought that they could be hurt at one point. And because of that, the country has lost a lot of revenue. When the country is losing, when will the cost of living come down? Because we are making it to skyrocket. So, in basic way of saying, Raila Amolo Odinga wants Nusu Mkate government. That is full stop. I don't know what's your take about all this. Do you believe that Raila Amolo Odinga is just fighting for the Kenyans, for their lives to become better? Please drop your comment in the message section below. And if this is your first time to bump into this YouTube channel, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe, remember to smash the bell button, because once you smash the bell button, then YouTube can be in the position to notify you to watch any content we upload into YouTube. And with that, I say, be blessed until we meet in our next political conversation.